another day, getting ready to hit the road again from my wild camping location in France, and I think within the hour I'm in Italy again, headed for Limone Piemonte, where the Alta del Sale will begin from the north gate, because you can enter from the north of the south point. Woo! Hello! Nice! A little bit of traffic in here in Barcelona, the town on my way to Italy, about less than 100 kilometers to the border. I'm crossing the border right now at Colle della Maddalena, so now I'm Italy again. Yeah, you see the border here. Wow, it's beautiful. Look at this. 18 U-turns like this. This is interesting. That's the countdown. Oh no! This breaks the streak. Ah! Hey guys, I started to see the first road signs really close to Via del Sale main entrance in Limone Piemonte. This will bring me, after 10 kilometers of this paved narrow road, on roughly 30 kilometers of dirt road, before going to the exit of the other side in the Liguria region. I swear, if it's gonna be like this for 30 kilometers, I'm gonna kill this guy. But I think it's supposed to be like a gateway of some sort to pay the ticket, because this is not a free road. Okay, we are in and ready to go. He asked for confirmation. It's supposed to be roughly 30 kilometers to the other gateway in Liguria. My plan, since it's already 1 p.m, it's to ride roughly, I don't know, half of them or whatever, like really when I found a suitable location when I can stop on the side of the trail and have lunch. So I have lunch at high altitude in the hottest time of the day, when I can enjoy the fresh air and resume my trip southward. Some altitude now. It looks to be relatively flat for a couple of kilometers. Looks like no one is on the road ahead of me or in my direction. Well, no, just a car over there. At least I can give you a real nice panoramic view of this place. Just to pan real slow. I didn't have my camera on. I just caught a rock onto my big toe, my left one. I didn't like that. That's like another incentive to buy proper adventure boots if I continue to do stuff like this. I registered my first fall for the day and for the trip in that matter. The microphone closer because there's a lot of wind out here, and I was able after lunch to quickly fix the loose bolt that made my front right mirror swivel a little bit, and also the handguard was a bit off. I needed to unloose this bolt to put it right again and tighten it off. So I'm checked on the map. There's no mobile signal over here, but with the GPS only, I was able to check that I'm literally halfway to Liguria. So I'm gonna resume my trip in a few minutes. trail for the second half of the La Via del Sale. Yeah, this is like the loose rocks that I'm worried about. Try to stay where there's more traction, less loose rocks. Sometimes it's not really an option, is it? A couple of narrow passages downhill. There are a few sharp bends. Other than that, I'm only concerned about hitting loose rocks, especially on a slope. I totally get the feeling when people tell that you need to not put weight on the handlebar and let the front float under you, below you, because it's what you're supposed to be doing on loose rocks. And I do that. I try to do that as much as I can, but sometimes it's scary. It's a bit intimidating, but it's fine. I'm getting used to it. Sure takes another look when the sun is not shining anymore. Ooh. Loose rocks again. Keep it going. Keep the momentum. Keep it going. Don't even think about stopping. Look, I caught up with the 4x4. It's a Defender from the Netherlands, what I can tell from the plate. The visibility dropped down significantly, maybe a couple of 100 meters ahead of me, but I'm not particularly worried. The other is giving me way better than these people. Nice dirt truck neighbor. Incoming bike ahead of me. What's that? That's Transalp 650. Slow down a little bit. Okay, I've been descending for the last 3-4 kilometers and now gradually going uphill slightly again, and the area is definitely way more forested, and it doesn't seem that it's gonna change again, hopefully, because it's really nice. There's also ooh, this is nice. This is really nice. 70. Woohoo! Okay, I think that I came to the end of the trail because there's road signs for speed. Yeah, there's pavement down there. And the ticket guys here. He asked for indication to the guy manning the station, and he told me how to get to the highway as soon as possible from here. Now the road's supposed to be coming on pavement to become paved again. I say I'm not happy to be on the pavement again after all this fuss, mostly because tonight I'm supposed to arrive in Livorno and I need to drive for hundreds of kilometers yet, and it's almost 4 p.m. already, so I reckon there's gonna be at least other 4 hours ahead of me. So let's see if I can figure out how to arrive at the motorway as fast as I can.
Without much of a warning though, the unexpected was behind the corner. Heavy rain started pouring down on me, forcing me to stop to wear my rain suit. But after about 30 minutes... To this day, I really don't know what actually happened. I was coming out of a gentle bend on an almost perfectly straight road with good visibility at about 50 kilometers per hour, when I suddenly felt my bike going down on the right side, sliding on the wet tarmac with me stopping in only a couple of meters. I was being tailed by another biker on a Super Tenere who stopped to help me. The impact on the front was mostly absorbed by the GV crash bars, with only the right side on the handlebar resulting nastily bent. The aluminum pannier took some further damage from the rear, but after spending some time on the side of the road inspecting and fixing the bike as best as I could, I concluded I was able to drive and resume my journey. Paolo, the other biker, agreed to share the road again and tail me until I reached the motorway to make sure everything looked good from behind.
I needed to hammer the pannier frame back into the hole because it was loose because it was bent, and I needed to fix the mirrors again, and I need to fix the handguard again. If it had been like any kind of bad behavior from my end, that I would like, okay, that's my bad, I was just pushing it, I will learn from it, I got lucky. But no, it's just crazy, I just lost it. I was vertical. I even asked the guy behind me, Paolo, yeah, he confirmed, like, I literally don't know what happened, he said to me, because you were running just fine and suddenly you lost it. I don't know.
Eventually I reached the motorway and started driving at a faster pace towards my final destination for the day. Hour after hour on the Tyrrhenian Sea coastline, passing from Liguria to Tuscany. I reached Livorno with the daylight dying on me.
Guys, I don't know how the video quality is gonna be now that we are in low light conditions because we are at the end of the day. But I'm arrived in Livorno finally. So a couple of kilometers I'm done, and I'm gonna call it a day. I'll reassess the damage in the morning.
Hey, good morning guys. I am here in Livorno and it's very bright sunny morning, and now that I rested for a day and a half, I am actually able to take a look in more details to what happened to my bike, and I can show you. I needed to release and tighten back and move the handguard because I took a little bit of a scratch here, and also on the right side of the GV protection, this is the scratch that I took over here and here. So can tell for sure that they are not bent. By looking in comparison to the other side, they did their job, so they paid themselves already. But the handlebar right here, it's bent, it's badly bent down this way. You can see the difference. It's supposed to be straight and it went down. Now it looks like a chopper, but luckily it hasn't been broken or anything major than that. A bit of a scrap on the mirror, and here's the thing. This, I think, is where it took the heaviest hit by denting the pannier here and scraping the plastic. And also the frame of the pannier. This was actually worrying me a lot because this support, this metal bracket came out, and I needed to hammer it back into shape to be able to fit them into the hole. Sorry, people look at me weirdly because I'm talking by myself to the camera. Otherwise I wouldn't be able to carry on with my trip because the pannier wouldn't be safe to drive upon. I didn't have any luck in finding anyone capable to fix my handlebar in the area. And upon paying a visit at a Honda dealership, I sure was not keen to spend more than €200 for a new handlebar. But that's a story for another video. Make sure to check out how I ended up replacing it. At least I could spend a few days with my friends before hitting the road again towards Milan, but completely avoiding the motorway this time to enjoy the scenery, the countryside and the crossing of the Apennine mountain range in northern Tuscany before riding on the plains once again for the final stretch. Thank you for sticking around in this 3-part mini-series hanging out in the Western Alps. Drop a comment if you have been to these places before or you are looking forward to visiting. See you next time!